What's up, guys? So, today is a bit of a different kind of video. It's not as serious, okay? So, today we are going to be discussing, as the title says, femboys or tomboys, okay? Now, before you flame me in the comments, okay, I'm going to fucking pitch in on both subjects and give my personal opinion. This is my opinion. Go form your own. Like I say with all of my topics, go form your fucking own opinion if you don't like mine, okay? So, what I'm gonna say is, first off, we're gonna start off with femboys first. Firstly, okay, I'm not a huge fan of energy drinks. Monster Energy seems to be a very, very prevalent thing within the femboy sphere. Okay, I don't really like sharks. There's like an entire stereotype about, like, I don't know exactly what it's called, like the shark plushie. It's called like something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's something. It's like Baja Blast, some dumb shit like that. Okay, I personally don't really like sharks or shark plushies, so that's why I just don't really fuck with that. I don't like dudes. Okay, so that's another factor that can't come into play. But let's say theoretically I did like dudes. Okay, I probably would have to have a femboy. Okay, because personally I'm not finna get fucking destroyed. I'm not gonna get my anus destroyed by some fucking muscled up biker dude. Okay, that's not happening. Then we have the issue of introducing them to your parents. Okay, femboys I feel are very, very shy at most points, right? You know, the normal ones. There are those ones that are like hypersexual that like all the rest of the femboys hate because it makes them look bad. It's pretty much like the fucking lolicon to the to the to the normal anime fan in the femboy sphere. Okay, I would assume. I don't really know. I didn't do any research on this one because it's not really that important of a topic. I'm just fucking rambling here and like making general assumptions based on my own experiences. So yeah, that is something to take into play. Are they gonna be weird around your fucking parents? Okay, they have to. Of course, let's say in theory your parents know you're gay at this point. Okay, if you're taking some dude home, they probably could fucking piece together that you're gay. Well, it depends. Do they have a high voice? And I would assume so. I guess it's just a case by case basis there, right? Another thing is it seems, okay, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, it seems that femboys are extremely horny. Personally, I find that as a plus, okay, but I'm not gay in real life. This is a hypothetical, okay? This is purely hypothetical. So we have 1 point to we have 1 point to femboys in the regard that they are usually horny. Okay, we have another point because they're usually very cute. Okay, you can't say you haven't gone on the internet and seen a femboy, or a trap is what we call them, and seen a femboy that's like fucking banging. Okay, you can't say that hasn't happened because it has. Okay, just be honest with yourself. It has happened. Right? Another thing with femboys is they seem to have very expensive tastes. Okay, like a Monster Energy is a fucking expensive drink. Okay, it's like fucking $5 or $6 at any given Maverick. Okay, then we have those shark plushies that are fucking expensive too. Right? They probably want all of their stuff in pink or white, so let's say a white peripheral is probably more than a normal black one, and a pink peripheral is even more. Okay. Oh, another plus with femboys is they are usually gamers, usually huge gamers, so that's a plus. All right, we're calculating emotional damage, physical damage, familial damage, and financial damage in both of these subjects. Okay, and so we have a total, I think, a total of 6 negatives and 3 positives. Okay, so we're gonna go to 15 topics. Right, we're gonna go with their style. Their style is usually very good, and that is probably going to outclass you. So either that's a positive or a negative, depending on who you are. Personally, I don't really give a shit what you think about my style, so it's a positive for me. It's a positive for me in that regard. Okay, my bad for the silence. I had to lock in real quick. Yeah. So we have 4 positives, 6 negatives. Then, okay. Then we have the subject that not tomboys, femboys usually seem to be very clingy. Okay, a clingy femboy is usually a bad one. Okay, in like what I've heard. Okay, I've never dated a femboy in my life. I've never dated a dude in my life. Okay, so I wouldn't know what it's really like. But based on what I hear, it's usually not pleasant. I would assume it's just like having a clingy straight partner, heterosexual partner, which I had before, and it's honestly not that bad, as long as they keep it under control to an extent. Right? So we're gonna put that as a positive because I don't really mind it. And then what is another thing femboys really like? Femboys have short hair. Definitely most of the time. Okay, I think there's a difference between a femboy and like a fucking complete gay. Okay. Some femboys aren't gay, I think. I think femboy is more or less just a style. But I'm not really sure. So we'll say they have short hair, that's a plus. And the last topic we're gonna go over is shit. They usually like cats. Usually. Okay? And they'll usually wear animal ears for you, so that's a W. Shit, I'm gonna fucking not qualify. No way. I've been too busy talking. Great. Anyway, yeah, that's a plus. So we have exactly 7 to 8. That adds up to 15, right? Yeah, 7 to 8. 7 pluses. And like 7 negatives. No, 8 negatives. Okay, so you're batting just below 500 there. Now, my favorite topic in the world, tomboys. Okay, listen up. I have a tomboy right now. I guess she's more of a tsundere than anything, but I have a tomboy right now above me. She's kind of a tomboy. Okay, hear me out. Tomboys are great. Okay, I do have a little bit of a personal bias. A, because I'm not gay, and B, because I really like tomboys. Okay, number one. You are most likely to be pinned by a tomboy than a femboy. Okay, usually a femboy is the bottom. Okay, so just gonna put that out there. I personally like getting pinned down, so that's a W for me. Then we have the absolute epitome of greatness. That is, she will fucking boss you around. That is a W, okay? That's a huge W for me. But there are some negatives. Number one, the negative being when you take her to your parents. It depends. A, what her voice is like. B, how busty she is, and C, how old school. Oh shit. I'm just gonna cut that out. How old school your parents are, because some of them are gonna immediately know, okay, by her bust, by her voice. Others are not really gonna know, either because she doesn't have it, because she has a very deep voice, or perhaps even because they're just very old school and just think anybody who dresses like a dude is a total dyke. Okay. But there are different types of tomboys. There's the attitude tomboy and there's the attire tomboy. I personally prefer both of those. However, that is very hard to come by, in the sense that usually those people are just fucking lesbians. So, yeah, it's a bit difficult. Okay. Personally, I'm a bit of a skater, okay? I like to get on my skateboard every now and then. So what I'm gonna say here is, if she's a skater as well, that is a huge W for me, right? We get to hit it up. We could tear it up at the skate park, even though I fucking suck now because I haven't practiced in forever, because I've been a bit too busy making videos and streaming for you, right? We could go to the skate park. We can go to the arcade because they're usually big gamers. We can do a whole bunch of stuff together. We could watch sports, okay? So that's a big plus. We have 3 pluses and 1 negative. Okay? Another thing is tomboys usually keep you in check, okay? Personally, I feel like I'm not really a person that needs to be too controlled. However, at times it does need to happen, right? And tomboys will make sure that happens, so that is a plus. We have, what, 5 topics down, and we're batting 900. We're batting 900. Good shit. We're batting 800. Another thing for tomboys, okay, is they usually have exactly as good style as you or worse. Personally, I don't really give a fuck. Okay, so we are gonna leave that as a plus because I don't really care. They also are usually more accustomed to dude habits. Like, for example, most tomboys that I know have like been raised by an only father. Okay, so they're mostly accustomed to dude habits, like leaving the toilet seat up and fucking like not showering on days you don't really have to, and so they won't really get mad at you for that. Okay? Now, okay, I personally really, really enjoy animal ears on my girls, right, in my fantasy world, because I would never ask my actual girlfriend to do that. Okay, but in my fantasy world, which we're in right now, I want animal ears, and that's probably not going to happen with tomboys. However, it might. If you get close enough, it might. And you bribe them with, like, I don't know, whatever tomboys like. Probably with video games, even though I'm probably better than every tomboy ever at any video game ever. Another thing as well is they don't like to be cuddled, they will cuddle you. That is a W for me. Okay? Meanwhile, with femboys, it's quite the opposite. Really, I think this discussion is whether you like top or bottom. Personally, I would much rather be a bottom, right? Because I don't really give a fuck about making any of the decisions within intimacy. I don't really care. If it's fun, I don't really mind. Okay. So we're gonna say that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're at what? 7, 8 topics. I don't know. I'll review the footage. Okay? Now, one of my personal favorite things, okay, is usually they, okay, usually they aren't scared to, like, bully you a little bit. I don't know why, but I like that, okay? Don't fucking judge me in the comments, okay? I don't give a fuck what you think. Why do you think I like Nagatoro so much? Why do you think all my best plays are set with her skin? Okay? I don't want to fucking hear it in the comments, okay? That's, what, 9, 10 topics? I don't know. I'll look over the footage. Another thing is they usually have short hair, which is a W for me, okay? Another thing is they usually like to borrow your shit, mostly because they're just gonna wear it casually and they're gonna give it back. Okay, I guarantee you. Okay, I've lost like $150 worth of fucking hoodies to my girlfriends. Okay, I had an awesome hentai hoodie, an Ahegao hentai hoodie that one of my girlfriends took and never fucking gave it back. Okay, if you're watching this video, I want that shit back. All right. That's a long story, and I don't really want to get into it right now. I'll probably leave it for a separate video if you really care. Okay. So yeah, they'll give your shit back, which is good. They probably won't mind sharing a toothbrush, which is a W. And yeah, they're not very pricey, unlike femboys. You have to like fucking pamper. Tomboys, on the other hand, will most likely do the opposite, pamper you, or either just not do it at all. Another thing is they are usually not as high maintenance. Not as high maintenance at all. Like, you can leave them alone for a bit, okay? Like, they'd rather be left alone, actually, probably. Okay, so that's like 13 topics we've gone over. 2 more. My favorite 2, okay? 1. If okay, you get to the point where she pins you to a wall, which is another plus for me, okay? Usually, I've only dated one tomboy in my life, okay? So I'm just gonna go off that experience. Mate, it was something else, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Usually, they're fucking great, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Obviously, we have a winner here. For me, it's tomboys. No doubt about it, okay? Drop a like, be safe, be happy, wear a condom, pull a tomboy, okay? Don't fucking look up weird shit on your computer, and, yeah, just stay safe, really. Alright, I'll upload again tomorrow. Peace out.